Hi there, Daniel King here. It's August 25th, 2020, and I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that everything that we hate is impermanent. The bad news is that everything that we love is impermanent. So intellectually, we understand that everything is changing. Few people would argue with that. I'm getting older. My car needs an oil change. Maybe my dog is sick. Maybe I need to go to the grocery store and buy some fruits and vegetables so I don't order a cheeseburger and French fries online again. So these are all things happening in my life. Things are changing. The dirty laundry is piling up. I'm getting older. My car is wearing out. Those are the changes that are going on. But we don't want to obsess over that. If we obsess over the change, especially when we feel like it's changing for the worse, then we become depressed. So what we do instead is that we don't ignore everything. We pretend like things aren't changing. We pretend like the dirty laundry isn't piling up. Like I have, my car is fine, my dog is fine, I'm not getting older. I pretend like I'm still 40 years old, even though I'm 60. So the problem with that strategy, as opposed to obsessing over the negative, the pretending that things aren't changing, is that there's this barely conscious level of stress. At the barely conscious level of thinking, I know that these things are happening. I know that I'm getting older. I know that I need to take my dog to the vet. I know that I need to go to the dentist at some point. I know these things are all true. So what's the balance between obsessing over change that we don't like and suppressing our thinking about the change? Well, there is good news in that there is one thing that does not change. The thing that does not change is my true nature. My true nature is serenity, is peace, clarity, relaxation. And it is the process of meditation by which I can rest in that natural state. There are other ways I can rest in that state too, but meditation is the deliberate practice where the goal is to rest in that state. Therefore, I can think about the things that are changing. I can know that I'm getting older, that the laundry is piling up, that all these things are happening. But at the same time, I can sort of let that fade into the background a little bit. I can relax my attachments and aversions to those things, and I can be sort of resting, not sort of, but actually resting in my natural state. So if I develop a meditation practice and it becomes a part of my routine, then over time I become more confident and more familiar with resting in my natural state. And if I can do that, then it's easier for me to go back and maybe do the laundry, maybe take my dog to the vet, or maybe go to the grocery store and buy some healthy food. So meditation isn't necessarily, the point isn't to develop apathy. It isn't to hide. It is to take a vacation from the stresses, take a vacation from the understanding that everything is changing. Take a little vacation, and once I rest, then I can go back into my life, and these things become easier. So let's do that now. Let's meditate for a bit. This will be short, so don't worry. maybe a minute, if that. So adopt a comfortable posture. You could do this laying down. Ideally, the back should be straight, shoulders should be relaxed, hands flat, resting on the knees. Neck is relaxed. We're not going to worry about the breath. We're not going to concentrate on an object necessarily. We're just going to let the breath out, let the breath do what it wants to do, and just be in our natural state, which is peace, clarity, relaxation. I assert that this is true. You can find out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Give it a try. And if thoughts arise, feelings arise, we can just let them float by like rose petals on a gentle stream. Your eyes can be closed if that's comfortable, or they can be just barely open. If you're feeling tired, you may want to leave your eyes open a little bit. If you're feeling restless, it might help to close them. And then we gently come back to the present moment. If you're getting started in meditation, if you're just getting started, it can be helpful to meditate with someone who is experienced at meditation. It's hard to exactly explain why that's true, but that's been my experience. And it actually does work to meditate with people online. Real time is best, but even a recording can be helpful. And yeah, again, well, developing a routine is important so we can develop confidence in and familiarity in our natural state, which is serenity. So if you can find a place in your house, it's best to meditate in the same place if you're doing a sitting meditation. Make it comfortable, make it pretty, make it someplace where you want to sit down. Make it a place where you feel comfortable. And then over time, as you meditate in that place, then it's a place that you want to go to. It's a place that you want to sit. And it becomes easier to just sit and then just kind of relax into that natural state. It's like anything. With practice, it gets better. And that's it for tonight. Thank you for joining me.